Ever heard the sayings, karma is watching and truth is stranger than fiction? They've always sounded profound, but I never truly grasped their deeper meaning until I stumbled upon the trailer of the movie Khofia. This film, allegedly based on true events, unravels the gripping tale of a spy who betrays a nation and finds himself on an irreversible path. It's a story that left me with a nagging feeling. Hadn't I heard or seen something like this before? As it turns out, I definitely had. Khufia is no ordinary story. It's a retelling of the life of Rabinder Singh, a man who betrayed his country, but in doing so, he sacrificed his honor, his dreams, and ultimately his life. He defected to the CIA, but what awaited him was far from the glamorous life of a spy. Instead, he ended up as a crumpled, broken figure, humiliated and devoid of any honor or prestige. A car crash in 2016 was more than a welcome relief to him. Today, we shall delve deeper into the unfortunate journey of Rabinder Singh, whose karma got the better of him. Who was Rabinder Singh, and how did he transform from an ordinary central government employee into a traitor of irredeemable proportions? For that, we must delve into his past. Rabinder Singh's journey began as an army officer where he climbed the ranks, ultimately attaining the rank of major. However, within the circles of the armed forces, his reputation was less than stellar. His stars didn't shine brightly, and that's why he chose a cushy government position within the Ministry of External Affairs, where his talents or lack of thereof wouldn't be as noticeable. It was within the corridors of this seemingly innocuous job that Rabinder Singh's path took a fateful turn. Slowly and steadily, he found himself drawn towards the research and analysis wing, India's external intelligence agency. Yet, despite his military background and qualifications, Rabinder Singh was relegated to mundane desk jobs. Now, how did Rabinder Singh, a seemingly ordinary government employee, become a CIA mole? Was it fueled by a personal grudge, a deep-seated discontent with his life, or was he ensnared through tactics like the infamous honey trap? The exact moment of his compromise remains shrouded in ambiguity, but sources hint that it might have occurred either at a raw station in Damascus or The Hague during the early 1990s, at the hands of a lady case officer from the CIA. Some suggest that Rabinder Singh, with his affluent background, was an unlikely walk-in for the CIA. Instead, his recruitment appeared to be a meticulously orchestrated, protracted affair, possibly involving the insidious allure of a honey trap. Under the covert tutelage of the CIA, Rabinder Singh received careful training in transmitting documents without ever making direct contact with his handlers. Even upon returning from foreign postings, these clandestine arrangements continued. Notably, his frequent trips to Nepal raised suspicion, suggesting secret rendezvous with CIA agents and the receipt of payments. However, his burgeoning wealth wasn't the only red flag. Suspicion slowly grew when Rabinder Singh's routine habit of photocopying documents began occurring with unusual frequency. This conspicuous behavior did not go unnoticed by some of his fellow RAW agents, but they couldn't nab him without irrefutable evidence. According to Amar Bhushan, a former high-ranking official within RAW who later penned a book titled Escape to Nowhere on this very subject, Rabinder Singh's activities fell under the watchful gaze of RAW's Counterintelligence and Security Division after suspicions of his CIA affiliation rose in December 2003. The CIA in January 2004 covertly wired his office and his residence in Defense Colony, revealing the shocking truth that Rabinder Singh was not only collecting intelligence from various sources within the agency, but also clandestinely passing it on to the CIA. In the eerie darkness of a Washington morning, Ravi Mohan and his wife Vijita touched down at Dulles International Airport. It was 3:40 am, and as they disembarked from the aircraft, a man named Patrick Burns awaited them. With a hurried introduction, he ushered them away, skillfully bypassing immigration and customs, leading them into the heart of Maryland's secluded woods. There, hidden from the world, the fugitives awaited their new lives as shadows. Their identities were being erased, the past obliterated, and their real names soon to be forgotten. 3 long weeks of anticipation, of reinvention, and finally, Ravi and Vijita emerged, not as themselves but as imposters, haunted by the sin of betraying them a homeland and now living the American dream under false identities. This is not just a passage from the novel, it was the haunting reality of Rabinder Singh, a man who paid a rather steep price for his treachery. Within the intelligence community, a section harbored suspicions that the then National Security Advisor Brijesh Mishra had deliberately delayed Rabinder's arrest upon learning of his CIA collaboration. Sources hinted that Mishra had taken no action and in doing so allowed the CIA to execute a successful spy coup, shielding their network from exposure. But Amar Bhushan thought otherwise. According to him, Rabinder Singh's exposure as a CIA mole definitely was a bolt from the blue fraud wrong. But in investigating his affiliations, Amar Bhushan and his agents made sure that Rabinder Singh was drawn to a point where he could either join the CIA officially or be disposed of, to a point of no return. And Rabinder Singh chose the former. Yet, Rabinder Singh's treacherous journey did not lead to the promised rewards. In the cutthroat world of espionage, he had outlived his usefulness to his handlers. Life in the US was far from the glamorous existence Rabinder may have imagined. The CIA had severed their financial ties, leaving him in dire straits. His attempts to secure a job at a US think tank, even one led by a former CIA deputy director, were met with insurmountable obstacles, plunging him into a profound depression as recounted by an unnamed officer. In a somber and little-known chapter of this espionage tale, Rabinder Singh met his ultimate end in late 2016. A tragic road accident in Maryland claimed his life, and with it, the secrets he carried to the grave. The story of Rabinder Singh serves as a stark reminder of the lengths to which espionage can penetrate even the most secure organizations and the enduring mystery of human motivation. His story, though complex, is a testament to the unpredictable nature of human choices and the profound impact they can have on nations and lives.